with beef, squashing beef does not make you soft, bro. Like, that's what I want everybody. Squashing beef does not make you soft. Does not make you any less of a man or woman. It just means you're smart. Because a lot of the times, especially old beef that's been going on for years and years, it's over nothing. Like, it really be petty. It's usually over a female or over some ego stuff or over something small that that may have mattered when you was young, but you was under a program to move a certain way, and you come into a certain age, and a lot of the times you realize that the program you was under was a false program. So it's like this: if I was following, say if I believed something crazy, something that wasn't real, and I'm believing in it for years and years. But then I do some research and I find out, like, oh, this is how this actually works. I can't just still ride on it out of pride, like, man, this been going on for years. My people's been believing this. Different people that died believing this. Different, that just because that is what was, and that's what we've been holding on to, and that's been the tradition. I know the truth now, so I shouldn't just keep riding with it out of pride, like, man, no, this is just what I've been doing, so this is what I'm going for. Now I need to start moving with this new information that wasn't presented to me or I wasn't privy to before. So it's the same thing with beef. You might have been moving under a different ideology, under a different understanding of life, it's just a different time, and now you privy to more information, you privy to more opportunities. You see it's a waste of time. You understand the end to it. You see all the people that has died from it. Squashing it is not like, oh, they just going in vain. No, squashing it is they were casualties of war, but sometimes death has to come to bring life. So this could end out of them dying. We see this isn't the way to go. Now, let's not make anybody else die in the name of something that really isn't important. You had lost generations. You could be the first generation to wake up. In regards to a beef that's been going on in the streets between certain neighborhoods, you could be the first generation to be like, man, you know what? This has been going on for so long. Yes, a lot of people have gone. Yeah, we love those people. But out of the love for those people, and maybe they got kids, maybe they got little brothers, little sisters, nieces, nephews, mom, grandma stay in the neighborhood. We gonna wake up, and you know what we gonna do? We gonna come together and we gonna stop it. We gonna stop it all, because why should the kids have to grow up in this? Let's stop it for the next generation. Let's for the niece. Let's stop it so grandma can come back on the porch and relax. Let's stop it so mom and dad, everybody who not in it, let's stop it so they could be at peace. So we could just go have parties and have a good time. So we could just relax. Let's stop it for the future, rather than keep perpetuating it because it's just something that's been going on and all these people have died, and you feel like this is the best way to avenge their name. No, the best way to avenge their name is to bring peace. Because I'm sure if most of us, once we come to a certain point and get to a certain age, we realize, but we feel like so trapped inside of it. But it's nothing to pick up the phone. We know we all connected. If you're in a lifestyle, it's a girl to talk to somebody on this side and a girl to talk to somebody on that side. We got social media. It does not make you weak. And even if you try to reach out, that don't make you, and it don't go through, it does not make you weak. Like, say it's somebody on the other side, you can whoop them today. After you reach out and they don't respond, you still know you can whoop them tomorrow. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's just that. But at least you can say, man, I gotta go do what I gotta do because I gotta protect myself, and I'm not going. But I tried to reach out and I tried to stop, and it might not happen with me, and I'll keep pushing that to the younger people, and maybe it'll happen with them. But at least I know I was one who reached out and tried to make a difference. So even in a personal situation, like we see a lot of rappers and artists getting into it, it don't make you weak to squash the issue, because sometimes you just be in your feelings. However it started, you might have said something online, then everybody, ooh, classroom mentality. Then they said something out of reaction because of that, ooh, and everybody saying, okay, what you gonna do? Now they saying what you gonna do, and now y'all done dissed each other, y'all done said this, y'all done exposed this, y'all done exposed that. But that doesn't mean you have to keep it going. It doesn't mean somebody has to die. Nobody has to die. If you wake up tomorrow and be like, man, you know what, bro, I was tripping. You know, I just let the get to my head, and you know, we better than that. We've been rocking for too long. Or, you know, I ain't know you felt that way, you seen it that way. Maybe it's best for us not to be cool, but we ain't got to take it to no point where somebody got to go, because we both eating. You eating, I'm eating. I'm providing jobs and different opportunities for my team, and you doing the same for your team. So why even take it there? Why take it there and risk? If you kill me, you risking yourself going to jail, and I'm dying now. Both of these teams who was getting opportunities from us are now in a bad situation. You know, now the opportunities are not there anymore. If you're in a close area, you know, different showcases, the promoters that can eat off this. Like, it's all of this stuff that gets mixed up because of that. We can't have y'all in the same vicinities, and it's usually us and us. Man, it just ain't worth it. Get your money. If you don't feel like you're going to be around somebody all the time like you used to, that's cool. Sometimes people go apart. It was meant to be around for that period of time, and it's a different period of time. That person served their personal purpose, and you served your purpose to each other for a period of time. But now it's just time to grow and take whatever lessons y'all learn from each other and apply them at the next level of your life. It doesn't mean you got to keep it going. So don't be pressured by the public to keep something going. Even regular people, don't be pressured by the social medias to keep something going, because it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't make you any less of a man or woman if you pick up the phone or reach out via social media. You know what, man, I'm tripping. We can agree to disagree. You can go your way, I can go my way, or we can talk it out, come to an understanding, and get back rocking. And sometimes that can make the relationship strong. Even though both sides may have exposed certain things, sometimes you just be in your feelings. We human. We all make mistakes. But you don't have to take it to violence. You don't have to take it to fight. It's not even that. I think we need to even move past, man, y'all just fight and get it over with. What does that prove? It's not going to change. Like, however you feel, you still going to feel. However I feel, I'm still going to feel. Let's just agree to disagree and go our separate ways. Because a lot of times when people say that, they forgetting that then that can raise another ego. Somebody lose, somebody talking, somebody other side, and it can just escalate even further. So a lot of times you can fight and then have an even bigger issue. So just conversate. Learn how to talk and articulate whatever's going on, and be okay with just going your separate ways, and be okay with people being disappointed because y'all didn't take it to violence. Forget what the people talk about. It doesn't make you soft or weak if you squash something. It's the smart thing to do. It's too much money. There's too many women out here to be, you know, like it's a beautiful world. Travel, man. A lot of y'all ain't even really lived or seen nothing. You know, we've just been so caught up in these boxes that we've been put in, and we think that's the only world. It's really time to explore and elevate past the mentality that this is all that matters, because it's a lot more that matters. And just because something was an old tradition doesn't mean it's right. And just because people die isn't a justification to keep something going. Because the smarter thing is and the more honorable thing is to make sure nobody else has to die on either side. Because at the end of the day, you coming up in the same cities. You understand each other's struggles. You understand each other more than anybody understand each other. A lot of you guys come up in grade school together or play sports as a youth together. Some of y'all parents is cool. Man, let's stop the nonsense. Let's wake up. Let's get this money. Let's explore. Let's travel. Let's create experiences that when it's your time to check out, that you can just sit back and smile like, man, I lived a good life. But spread peace, positivity, and love. Always be thinking about you 5 years from now when you make the decision. I'm out.